The Grande Americano is gonna have a match this Saturday on
I'm gonna
AAA.
stop you right there.
Why?
El Grande Americano.
I think what's surprising to me is that the Undertaker's broken their whole thing.
Yo,
This
Undertaker's the
Undertaker,
greatest
yeah,
booker in WWE
he
right now.
is really taking this and doing his job, and
Yes.
he's adding. We already know that AAA had lucha. Those motherfuckers can move, fly left and right, but what the Undertaker is adding is drama, it's storylines, it's coordination, it's promos. It's just a storyline that it wasn't there before.
Man, it seems like someone else should be taking over Triple H's job.
On God.
And that's my thing. The love that the Grande Americano is getting and the way that he understands his character, to me, is so fascinating. Because, on the other hand, I see my hero Cody Rhodes falling. And I think Styles said it better last time. El Grande Americano is everything that Cody Rhodes wishes to be and can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
It's go time.
Which one?
What do you mean? Which one? The tall one. Look,
The
Kaiser.
original.
Look
The
Kaiser.
original
See
one.
what
The
I did?
original.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It just at one point you gotta understand that it goes past the booking. It goes to understanding your character, understanding your limits. Because I'm sorry, I love Cody Rhodes, but right now it just
He's
just not
lukewarm.
it's not going anywhere. People are complaining. It's the same shit every Friday he gets attacked. Every Friday he gets attacked. And we don't know what to do with him. And he doesn't strike. I'm sorry. Again, I'm holding my words here. I'm staying true to what I said. He doesn't hold that title anymore. That title caliber, he's just not that champion anymore.
He's on the pre-show, by the way.
Exactly.
What?
I knew for a fact that when Roman Reigns was gonna get that title, come on, I mean Roman Reigns, that was right. I just didn't anticipate how low Cody Rhodes is gonna be. I just
You're
feel
not
like
the only person complaining about this.
I just feel like he's not trying.
I think
At this point, I just want.
No.
Who's he fighting against?
he. So I think
Ring
he's,
is into that.
Gunta.
Is it Gun? Oh yeah, it's Gunter.
I don't even watch, and I still know.
Yeah, I honestly,
That's how bad
I
you
got
checked
bored.
out.
I got bored.
That's how bad you checked out.
Yes, because unfortunately I'm just like, SmackDown's been boring me. So that's where I'm at with
And
SmackDown.
it's not SmackDown. Again, it pains me to say it. It hurts me deep in my heart. It's not SmackDown. It's Cody Rhodes.
You have a heart?
It's Cody Rhodes.
Mm.
It's Cody Rhodes that's hurting SmackDown.
You know, you're not the only person to say this. I see on social media a lot of people coming out and speaking about how Cody Rhodes is being used. And it's almost like this is like an exposure of Cody Rhodes and what he really is in this space currently. Like, you've said it many times before, Styles. This guy is a chaser, but when you have he's not. He just doesn't get the job. There's nothing interesting about Cody. He's not really fun to watch. He always stays getting his ass beat. He can't trust people. He just shake hands with everybody, gets his ass beat. He's just kind of boring. I knew this already. I just told your bitch ass. We said it a long time ago.
I
we
told
said
you
y'all
so.
gonna turn on Cody eventually. Watch it happen. Because he just wants to be stuck in his ways. He wants to be like a John Cena, but you ain't John Cena, dog. You're just not. And that shit ain't gonna work.
You gotta understand.
In the long
and
term.
again, I want to piggyback off what you were saying. I don't want to echo what I said last week. When I called him a bootlegged Homelander, it wasn't because I was saying it to get off jokes. Okay, this is all jokes, but I want Cody Rhodes to really understand something real quick. Okay, the biggest detriment to his ability is the fact that he has this big ego and he doesn't know how to check it at the door. Okay, when he comes off of these interviews, there's an interview that was circulating this past week where he's on ESPN and he's talking about the merch sales. And he's talking about how much he has merch sales. He's talking about, the WWE shop online doesn't have a lot of merch sales, but they think, who's the biggest shop. Right now, it's not nobody. It's not me. It's not Roman Reigns. It's Danhausen. When you start saying shit like that, when you start saying like, put a little asterisk on certain things and trying to like look at yourself like you're still the big dog. We don't care about that. If you're trying to be a babyface, we don't want you to be out there and be a company man. Nobody is out there right now wanting you to be a company man, especially with the company that we, quite frankly, nobody wants to fuck with. So when you're out there and you're trying to put yourself over and be this badass, it goes back to what you were saying. It's not believable. And everything that I've been saying about Cody Rhodes is the man is not believable.
When he was chasing the title, he was, because he had to finish his story. But after he finished his story, there was nowhere for him to go. There's like a glass ceiling that's over his head that he's incapable of smashing through.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's the same ceiling that Roman Reigns is already. That motherfucker's already gone up there.
He's
And I
already
think
passed.
that's the problem. The problem is that Cody Rhodes is seeing himself as this guy that he can be the next John Cena. He can be the next guy to carry the company. I'm sorry, my guy. At this point, there is no face of the company. As in, like he's no like I said this wrong, but I'm saying like at this point you can't be the face of the company because you're not it.
Right. I want everyone to look at this from this perspective, and I'll let you go ahead and speak.
Yeah, sure.
We have two guys, Roman and Cody, who were a couple of years ago were the biggest draws in WWE because Cody was chasing after Roman's championship, the championship that everyone looked at with prestige because of fucking Roman Reigns. Now we're in 2026. Both of them are champions. And the guy with the secondary title is the guy that everyone is looking up to as the main guy. While you, who are holding said championship that once belonged to this guy, you are now an afterthought. You're on the pre-show. No one really cares to challenge you for a title. You're the one going out trying to challenge people for your own championship. You want people to challenge you for your championship. You're going out, hey, I still have a title. Meanwhile, Roman over here, everybody wants a piece of Roman. We all got to talk about Roman.
You said a line that hit. You said, "What makes a champion?" Right? Is it the title or is it the person? At this point, Cody Rhodes is trying so hard to make that championship be him, and it's not going to be him.
I want to also say he's trying. Well, I want to piggyback what you said, and what we have been saying. He's trying to be like John Cena. When it's like, I think that's the issue as well. You're trying to be like someone that you're not. Why don't you actually be Cody? Why don't you try and do something different?
But what's Cody though?
That's what he has to figure the
Spike,
fuck out.
I think that's the problem. Spike, what is Cody Rhodes?
That's not me
In
for
the
me to figure
beginning-
out.
2 years ago, he was the guy who came back and was like, "I'm the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and I'm here to finish the story." Right now, we talk about gimmicks all the time. He has no gimmick.
Yeah,
He has nothing going along with him besides him saying, "I'm the champion. If you want some, come get some." He's literally doing this.
That's the same thing John Cena said.
But the problem that's happening is, and we have to compare the two of what Grande Americano is doing against what Cody Rhodes is doing, because here's two different people. One's white hot right now. One is super white hot. He is honestly the baby face that Cody Rhodes wants to be. They threw a fucking parade for a Grande Americano
in Mexico, by the way.
in Mexico, by the way.
But that's he's over in Mexico.
But
Even
that's
if
what
he's
I'm
over
saying.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, he's comparing. What he's saying is that like this gimmick, it started as like a comic book gimmick, like
Like,
a
it wasn't
comedy
even supposed
gimmick.
to go over.
yeah. Like it started like a kayfabe gimmick. Like it wasn't supposed to be huge, but the fact that the Grand American was able to mold that and with a little bit of push the Undertaker, this is gonna be like the WrestleMania for Mexico, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Undertaker took a page from his own book. I gotta say.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
At what point are we looking at Cody? Okay, you were white hot. Now you have some part of the booking. At the same time, it's Triple H not being part of this. Is Triple H not booking SmackDown anymore, or is he letting Cody just go down in the fucking boat?
I think the problem is that WWE doesn't know how to book a babyface. And I've said this all over. I've said this many times. The problem with creative and how people view babyfaces is that they look at the babyface and they say, "Okay, we have to beat you down. We have to make you look weak, and then you'll get the big win at the pay-per-view. That is old school. That genre, that it doesn't
Mentality.
work
Yeah,
anymore.
mentality doesn't work.
Because what
It
happens
can
is
under certain circumstances.
under certain circumstances it can. But I say this because they did this with Daniel Bryan. They did that with Daniel Bryan, and they thought it could, if it worked for Daniel Bryan, it could work for anybody else. Unfortunately, the only reason why it worked for Daniel Bryan was because we, as a collective, wanted him to win no matter what.
Wasn't Bryan Danielson an underdog at the time?
But it wasn't even just an
Yeah, it
underdog,
was,
though. He was constantly getting beat by the Authority. Every other Raw, he kept getting his ass beat. And they thought, okay, well, maybe that's going to put him over. And unfortunately, though, it wasn't their booking putting him over. It's because we were wanting the payoff. We were chasing the payoff.
Well, I think creative really did help him though. Like,
It did
honestly.
help him in some circumstances. I'm not saying
because
it on all
You
honesty.
need to have a equally good bad faction in order
You're
to
right.
help
You're right.
elevate you.
But what I'm saying is that with Bryan Danielson or
he
Daniel
was
Bryan at the time,
literally against all odds.
He
That's what
was.
made it better. So it's not like it was just one person or two people doing the deed. It was legit, like almost like an army.
But that's what I'm
against them.
saying though. What I'm saying is that the fact that there was a beat down on him, they took that and said, okay, from now on, that's how we're gonna do baby faces. Every baby face that we have is gonna be beaten down. And you see that through all of their stories. What happened to Charlotte Flair? What happened to Alexa Bliss? They get beaten down. We have Jay Cargill with her goons. What do? They beat somebody down and they go something like that's all what they do. There's no substance to the storylines. So when you look at WWE or the Fed and you say, what's going on? It's because they're repeating and rehashing the same thing over and over and over again. The difference with Grande Americano is, yes, he's getting his ass beat sometimes, but there's an added flavor to it. You have his girlfriend going on, right? They're fighting for the mask. There's different layers there that actually make it intriguing. With Cody Rhodes, you're the champion. Why are you getting your ass beat?
At this point, it's hurting that he has the title. I mean, it's like, come on, Gunther could be a better champion now.
Gunther should be the champion at this point because I'm really, like I said, I'm bored of Cody's milk toast at this point. The man could wrestle, but my problem is like I said, you want to be like John Cena, but you need to be like Cody, and he needs to rediscover what that is. If that means you leave WWE for a while and wrestle in the indies to rediscover yourself, go to New Japan and do that, that's fine. I need him to rediscover, like, dude, what can you do to put yourself over? Stop trying to be like someone else. Because if I recall, Shawn Michaels wasn't trying to be like someone else. He wanted to be Shawn Michaels.
Can I be honest?
What was he trying to be someone else?
No. I was going to say about Cody Rhodes. I don't think he can. I don't think he can put himself over with him being a babyface.
I agree.
I agree.
I think with him being a babyface, it's not going to work
I agree.
Anymore.
There was opportunities for him to change to heel throughout last year and this year.
Even if he was a heel, though,
No, that probably could work.
It could work per se, but I don't. He has a feud coming up with Gunther, and then after that, he has a feud with Sami Zayn.
Oh, for SummerSlam?
I don't see. I don't see it ever being. Like, I don't see it. And this is where I say about his ego. His ego's gonna get in the way because he said, "Why would I turn heel if my merch sales is going up? Why do I turn heel when I'm still the number 2, number 3 highest selling merch?"
Because that's
the
the John Cena mentality. I hate to say that, but John, he's a different character.
Well,
he was different.
I can't say that's a John Cena mentality.
But there was actually a deeper reason why John did not turn heel.
Yeah, because Vince didn't want him to go heel.
That's what I recall. Yeah, this time nothing's stopping him from going heel.
You're right.
But himself.
Just himself.
At this point.
Yeah, at this point, but like I think we're in the situation that it's becoming to the point that he's gonna kill that character.
But is turning heel the
about
solution though?
No, he's gonna kill it to the point that people are the same thing that happened in AEW.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I know we're trying to. It's gonna be an AEW thing. No, I honestly, truly believe he's gonna run until the wheels fall off. I don't see the gimmick ever him turning heel. Only because I said this before. There's too many people who still buy his merch. Too many people still cheer for him not to be it. It's not gonna be as loud as it once was. But because he's such a staple in WWE as of now, he'll always be that guy. But I know it's going to eat him alive, knowing that he's never going to be the top babyface.
So that he won't get the same reaction as it's just a hypothesis. If he were to on the road face Ludwig Kaiser's Grande Americano, because I'm banking
That
on
gimmick's not over in WWE.
No. If he were to face Cody Rhodes and win the belt, I mean, and he gets a better run than Cody and receives a lot more love than Cody. I mean, that would be embarrassing.
The gimmick's not going to work in WWE, even if it sounds cool. The gimmick's not, the Grande Americano gimmick doesn't work in the United States.
I mean, it
only
could
works
work.
in
It
Mexico.
could work in the future. It could work in the future.
It
work,
could,
But I tell you
but I
what,
don't think so.
No, I valid point. Valid point. I think also depends on the person too. I mean, let's give this great example right now, and I'm giving this example because it's hurting that Ray Phoenix is in the fucking trash. And I'm sorry. There's rumors out there that people that and the feds on TKO they don't see any
value.
value in him. And whether that be because Penta knows how to better self himself, but I mean Penta right now, his merch sales, his people liking him is just way better.
I think his mask was sold out.
Yeah, his mask. But
Yeah.
again, it's one of those things that like you gotta sell yourself. And if the Grande Americano can go to the WWE fan base, he has to sell himself and a little bit differently, but it has potential. But it is hard. It is hard because Ray Phoenix right now,
Ice
dude, you talk so much trash about being held behind bars, being held with no food, and right now, homie,
Cold.
you got catering right there, homie. You were
This
in another
man
storyline.
is stuck in Antarctica right
Not
no
Guantanamo Bay anymore. You're
now.
you're
No
in
way of getting
Alcatraz.
out. It's like they just flew over and dumped him in the snow and said, "See you later."
That is very tragic. And I think it's funny before the podcast earlier today. I know we were drifting off. That's actually we'll say that for another. Maybe we should save it for another topic. But
No,
No, we're talking about Ray.
all right,
Yeah,
fine.
no.
So,
this
all
is
right, so
all-
we're doing this. All right. So I think I told Jay this. It's very sad that where we saw Ray Phoenix from the beginning of AEW, because that's where I started watching Ray Phoenix. It wasn't. I don't know if he was on Lucha Underground.
He was for a
Oh, he
little.
was okay. But when he was on AEW, him and his brother, they were fucking a force to be reckoned with
Yeah,
in the
Lucha
tag
Brothers.
team division.
Because you got to understand, I said this before, in AEW, all you have to get over with the crowd is to be a good wrestler. In WWE, you have to have a gimmick.
And the thing is, Penta had a gimmick from day one.
Yeah.
And Ray Phoenix
Well,
does not.
At the time, I think in AEW now,
No, but Ray Phoenix
different.
Ray Phoenix had a gimmick in AEW.
Yeah, Ray Phoenix had a
He
gimmick.
did a good gimmick, and it kind of was a little bit good because I mean, from what I remember, he was doing solo matches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ray,
he did.
Ray was doing
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah,
he
Ray
did solo
Phoenix.
matches.
No,
Remember-
he has a gimmick now.
No.
What
Well, I don't know about
I
now.
don't know about his gimmick now.
Yeah,
What's the
you don't know his
now?
gimmick now.
What's his gimmick?
Let's give him now.
His new gimmick is coming out to the gingerbread man.
Oh shit!
Oh, the
Yeah,
funeral.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the funeral.
Y'all
I
didn't
remember
see that, or
He kind of
Oh,
looked
well,
irrelevant.
cheering on the gingerbread
But
man?
there
That's
it
what
is
we
right
do.
there.
That's
There it
Ray
is.
And
Phoenix.
just to end this point, Spike, I think what sucks about this situation so much is that even TKO knows, TKO and the book, and even I think Triple H knows that they will never pair them. They will never be the Lucha Bros ever again because they don't want Penta to hurt from Rey Mysterio. I mean, from Ray Phoenix, because right now Penta is gonna go even bigger than what he is right now. So we're not. We're not gonna bring the Lucha Bros back because Penta's bigger than you, and that's what sucks because we saw them in AEW.
You know what's funny? Because I think we tried to get the Grande Americano mask,
Yeah.
and it's still sold out.
Well, that is.
Which is fun. And Ray Phoenix, does he have a mask up? Is it?
Nah, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's a sell or not.
It
But
suck- so it does suck that for Ray Phoenix, like where we saw him to where we were just like, hey man, hopefully he gets on to better things in WWE. Now it's like the grass ain't so green, bro, and now you burnt all
Definitely
your
not.
you burnt our bridges. Cody is probably frustrated at the creative because he ain't receiving the glorified love and worship he wants. If you know what's funny, it's between the two, Cody and Ray Phoenix, the luchador that should have been loved, the American that should have been also loved, but you have fucking Grande Americano with the combination of the two that's getting something that they both need.
That's
I
crazy.
I call that a cruel irony. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
About which rave? Mysterio?
Phoenix.
Oh, wait. I thought
Well,
you were
Yeah,
Well,
sorry about
funny,
that, bro.
funny you mentioned that. You know what the Undertaker did?
What?
Ray-
This motherfucker put Rey Mysterio as their general manager for AAA. Like
Oh,
this
yeah, that's right.
motherfucker's making moves. I mean,
I was-
how is
He's a
it?
bad
How
booker.
is it that Triple H?
Oh,
How is it that Shawn Michaels way better than you, Booker, at NXT? How
right.
is it that Undertaker now is surpassing you?
Undertaker's running a Mexican program better than Triple H is running an American.
I respect Ray Phoenix. I mean, sorry, Ray Mysterio.
When you look at it, though,
God damn, too many
Undertaker
Rays.
has always been creative with his characters. He always
Yes.
found a way to keep his character interesting and
Yeah.
fresh throughout the years. So, I mean,
And,
Yeah,
and
I'm not
no surprise.
listen, and the way the way people are talking in the locker room from AAA is saying that locker room, everybody has high hopes, everybody's happy.
he's a locker room
Yeah.
leader. He always has been.
Yeah.
Who? Ray
Undertaker.
Mysterio?
No, Undertaker.
I thought Ray Mysterio was a
Undertaker.
locker
No,
room
Undertaker.
leader.
And then the new signing, which is
Catalina.
Catalina?
Catalina.
Dude, have you not seen the videos she's making with Undertaker? Like
No, I haven't seen that.
this motherfucker is friendly as fuck. The dead man.
Everyone always has good things to say about the Undertaker for the most part.
So-
This is why I love my boy Taker since day one. but
Mark Calloway.
But I'm very. First of all, let me get this out the way. Rey Mysterio, proud of you. You earned it. You've definitely. He's well deserved. I hope like everything's gonna be successful under you and Taker's banner. Cody, go find yourself. Like, do something, nigga, because I'm really tired of this shit flops, man. Like, goddamn.
Let us know in the comments below what you think should happen with Cody Rhodes. Let us know if you're tuning in to Grande Americano this Saturday live on YouTube, not on pay-per-view. See you in the comments below. This is Breaking Kayfabe.
Are you listening? Damn.